This is an addendum just to clarify this, how easy this would have been to do. So, while all of us are going about our daily decent lives, there are people who are professional criminals, right? And these are large organizations, employ many, many people full time. And like every organization, they have all kinds of connections and information and inside people and so on. I mean, that's their business. That's what they do. And they've got, nearly infinite resources to do it, between the drug trade and the money laundering and God knows what else. So there's no shortage of money and there's no shortage of infrastructure. So if you want to kill somebody in prison, here's how you do it. Number one, you already know, or if you don't know, you access the database of who's in prison. And you look through the list and you see the guys that you know are capable of pulling off a quick kill. And then you, using the network that you have, you send a message to that guy. And it's really simple. You're in for 5 years or 10 years, but off this guy, and your wife gets $50,000, or something like that. Some benefit, and the guy says fine, because that's what he does for a living. And in terms of doing things in a prison without the prison guards being aware, there's two issues there. One, there's corrupt prison guards, of which there's no end. I mean, how do you think all those drugs get in? And number two, how do you think all the things that go on in prison go on? I mean, people do all kinds of stuff in prison and get away with it. And you believe it or not, you cannot watch all the people all the time. So all it took was for a cooperative prison guard, or just somebody with a lot of stealth, just to get in with Epstein, choke him out. That, like I said in an earlier part of the call, that takes 10 seconds, and then find something, wrap it around his neck, and tie it to something. Done. I mean, this is not complicated for someone that knows how to do it, and this doesn't take any time at all, and it makes no noise. So could somebody from outside the prison send in an order to have Epstein murdered? Absolutely. Could it get done efficiently? Absolutely. No biggie at all. This is not even remotely complicated. So who did it? No idea. No idea. But man, there's a lot of people motivated to make sure that got done. And I'm going to guess that one or more of the three-letter agencies had a severe motivation to get rid of this guy, because you have to understand, they knew him. Do you think that you could operate your own private Air Force, your own private Navy, mini Navy with all his boats, your own private island, and do all this stuff this guy did, and move all the kinds of money this guy moved around without it catching the attention of the CIA or the NSA or some other group? I mean, no way. They knew exactly who this guy was, and very likely they were protecting him for their own reasons. So very possibly those guys needed to make this guy disappear, and they did it.